Alright, chat, what's good? We got a new video we reacting to today. Y'all clicked on this video because y'all seen, bro. This video is titled, YouTuber Shows How to Manipulate Women for Views. Shout out to this boy, what is it, Fuck DH? I ain't gonna lie, I be watching a couple of his videos, like, on my, like, lonely, just regular shit. He got some good content, y'all, so shout out to him. And yeah, bro, let's just see what this video is. It says YouTuber shows how to manipulate women for views. I ain't gonna lie, like I said, nigga be watching his content. So let's just see what he got going on.
Not gonna lie, this is the weirdest video I've seen recently. I know YouTube has been filled with deplorable content for a while, but I didn't think a video showcasing a manipulation tactic and advertising it as a method for getting women would pop up on my feed. So I want to dunk on this guy's video because this is super gross. And by the way, I'm using background gameplay because everyone knows DH doesn't turn on the webcam anymore. But enjoy my Risk of Rain 2 gameplay. I sometimes play this game. Anyways, this video is called The Love Bombing Method, How to Crack Within 72 Hours, and it's a video by this guy named Playatech. His channel consists of basically self-improvement, how to talk to women-esque content, which there's nothing wrong with that. Some niggas need it. Some niggas wasn't born with the talent or the sauce or whatever, but where you cross the line is making content that directly aims at teaching other people how to manipulate and take advantage of others, because that's what love bombing is. It's a manipulation method that plays on someone's heart to get something out of them and to inevitably hurt them. Where's this guy's principles, morals, and integrity? These are questions I have, and the video hasn't even been started yet. I haven't even dunked on this nigga. And as I was making this video, I seen another video by him about how to make a woman not commit. I haven't seen the video, nor will I be watching it, because dude, is everything just psychological warfare? Do you have to use these tactics to get women? Why can't you just be honest? And trust me, I'll come back to honesty, because not only would it save these niggas hella time, it wouldn't be so fucked. But let's start.
God damn, nigga, already?
Alright, bro, this probably finna be my most toxic video today, even more so than my literal friends with benefits video. This ain't no regular method though, bro. Like, this only for elite level manipulators. Like, bro, you gotta have Dream Seller on Hall of Fame.
Already you got bro saying it's for elite level manipulators. Does that sound like something a well-adjusted individual would say? And if you're advertising something for manipulators and the advertisement in question is about how to crack/sleep with women, let me ask you a question. Does telling lies sound like something entirely consensual? I'll come back to it, but I just want y'all to think about that, because
one thing I will say is, like, for videos like that, it's like, nothing against people watching those videos, but like, bro, everybody got their own game. I ain't gonna lie, like, my game not gonna work the same as somebody else's game, you feel me? Like, a lot of motherfuckers be so caught up in this social media shit, like real life shit, like, it's like, nigga, we all get females and stuff different ways. Like, what's gonna work for dude not gonna work for me. What's gonna work for me not gonna work for the next nigga. You know why? Because we all different, you feel me? I have certain traits and characteristics that's gonna have me, you feel me, winning games, you feel me? You have certain things that's gonna have you feel me? Like, nigga, I might be a sharpshooter, nigga, you a post scorer, nigga, you feel me? Like, it's just a different shit. What's gonna work for somebody else not gonna work for everybody else. Just cause Steph Curry shooting threes, knocking them hoes down, that don't fucking mean fucking Andrew Wiggins about to be doing that shit. You feel me? Like, let's keep it a buck.
I'm not playing for this video, only real critical thinking until the end.
For that reason, this method really shines when you on vacation, or if you in any other situation where you don't got too much time to be trying to sauce up.
So you're saying this method shines on vacation? I think that's weird. And I'm not saying this is what you mean, Mr. Playatech, but to me, it just comes across as almost predatory in a sense. You're telling people the best place to love bomb women is when you're away from home on vacation. That way you can basically forget about it, and the consequences when you leave, that's some weird stuff. You can't tell me otherwise. But let's hear what else he has to say.
In reality, you're fake caking. It's like, it's like you're just an actor. You know what I'm saying? It's like Shamik Moore and Haley Steinfeld don't have an actual relationship. These niggas are just actors. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not real.
There, he said it. You're acting. So you have to lie, put on an act, and do all this shady stuff to have intercourse with a woman. That don't even sound right, my nigga. Also sounds very tedious and annoying. He advertised this video as essentially, this is how you speedrun a girl. It's like a game. Putting on a mask instead of just...
Some nigga pretty much said you gotta act, bro. Like, you gotta play a certain card so you could get what you want. Niggas that do that shit, I ain't gonna lie, like it just, nigga, be yourself, bro. Be yourself, nigga. You're only one person. Like, you only gonna be in this life once. Like, why don't you want to be yourself, bro? Like, why don't you? I'm not trying to play no, like, character or some shit. Like, I'm gonna be me, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Just being upfront requires more energy than doing whatever Playatech is saying. But I can't expect logic when it's coming from someone advertising literal manipulation for views. That's pretty morally bankrupt.
This is also a great example because it illustrates the aspect of selling a dream. Cause boom, as soon as you put that shot up, she gonna instantly start thinking, this nigga different. He actually trying to be in a relationship. He not just trying to smash and dash. I gotta throw on some net. Whole time, nigga, you're on vacation. You're finna go back home and forget she ever existed. Now, when you're working this method, you might not even notice a change in her demeanor, but you're slowly building like a subtle illusion in her head of a future relationship. All of a sudden, bruh, she gonna start acting like y'all already locked in. At that point, nigga, most of the work is done.
Bro, then the nigga validates what I'm saying. This
Is this
genuinely
nigga
some
serious?
sinister shit. We got a Sinister Six member talking. Joker over here giving tutorials. Bro, the nigga spelt it out for y'all. He's not worried about these girls. He's just trying to sell a dream and to appear different. I'm not even bullshitting when I say this. I really feel like this is a deplorable video. This is only 3 minutes into it, by the way. This is what's wrong with a lot of young men. You should not be trying to sell women dreams or fake caking or whatever this guy is trying to say. You are.
I ain't gonna lie. If you a young nigga watching this, bro. If you a nigga watching this, bitch, I ain't gonna lie. If you was just worried about bitches, bro. If you was just worried about bitches, I ain't gonna lie. You're not gonna get nowhere in life, bro. Bitches is gonna fucking come, bro. A nigga that's worried about bitches really don't get bitches. I'ma keep it a buck. Like, they just don't. You feel me? Like, you need to work on yourself. Fix yourself, you feel me? Everything in your life before you worry about like another human being in general. Granted, a female, you feel me? A female is a lot of dudes' downfalls, whether they know it or not, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie. I know a couple homies. I know a couple niggas, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie. Bitches is they downfall. You feel me? I don't want like a female should never be a dude's downfall. You feel me? A female should only come into a dude's life and if anything help him out. You feel me? That's just like crazy. Like if you got time to do that, I ain't gonna lie. You're either rich as hell. I ain't gonna lie already and already have life figured out on some shit. And you feel me with that? That shit just don't help motherfuckers like me, cause some motherfuckers will get rich and then just spend their money and then make it harder for niggas, you feel me, that really got shit going on, you feel me, trying to make it out, you feel me. And it's either the other ones where it's like, you just got nothing going on and all you got time for is females and shit. Like, you really not doing nothing with your life, you feel me. Those the type of people that be making it hard for a nigga like me, who actually trying to get in this bitch, work, you feel me, and actually care about themselves and have fucking morals. But hey, it's just the fucking earth we live on, you feel me? I'm just living on it, you feel me, at the end of the day.
Playing with the heart and head of another person. Show some remorse and show some empathy. All this does is perpetuate a cycle of hurt. And when you perpetuate this cycle of hurt, you have men and women saying how the opposite gender does them dirty. So when they inevitably cause harm to other people, they feel validated because they got hurt themselves. It's just a sick thing to promote. And then on top of that, because we gotta have this conversation, do you think a woman would sleep with you had you been honest? And if the answer is no, that don't sound consensual to me. Lying in order to crack is not a consensual thing. And I'm already knowing the niggas who can't engage with media beyond the surface level are getting ready to say something, so let me explain.
Yeah, what if they made that shit a law though? Like, if you like ended up lying to somebody and that shit come back and bite you in the ass, bro. That'll be some shit, I ain't gonna lie.
A lot of people have these preconceived ideas of what things like racism, misogyny, etc. are. Oh, and from now on, I'm going to say great so my sentences flow better and so the things that I'm trying to express don't get butchered by my censoring. For example, when you think of grape, you're probably going to think of a brutal scene of a man forcing himself on a woman. But grape isn't just that. It's also coercion, lying. It's the absence of yes. Grape doesn't have one look. It has many. Much like racism or misogyny, they exist in various forms. So just because it doesn't look like our preconceived preconceived idea, that doesn't mean that's not what it is. So while lying in the context of love bombing to have intercourse doesn't appear as great because the man says yes, it's great because the woman said yes while not understanding the entirety of the circumstances she's in. Love bombing leaves out information that would have affected her choice. This person is not being serious, he's quote unquote acting. So how is that fully consensual? You sold her a dream, you left out info that would have potential.
Fuck, nigga.
Ah, remember college? Well, now college is over.
Affected her choice, which is why you actually sold the dream in the first place. You think that's consensual? And I'll just say this, bro, any nigga who is love bombing to crack, that's questionable hands down. So look at yourself. And that's my issue with this fucking video. It's literally advertising this really fucked up concept to a bunch of other young men and they're eating it up. Just look at these comments. And also I commented saying this was questionable because that's how I feel. And what be blowing me is that I think he knows it's really fucked up, but instead of actually, you know, not making the video, he says things like this.
Like when you fake caking, she should almost know that you're fake caking.
This is the expression you want to look for. She's smiling, but her eyes have just a hint of skepticism.
It's like a part of her think that it might be real. You know what I'm saying? Like she can't really just think you some like loser ass nigga who fell in love with her off one day. She gotta think that you're gaming her, but it's a little bit true.
She gotta think you're gaming her, but it's a little true? Dog, what the hell does that even mean? You flat out said you're supposed to be an actor and that you're selling.
I ain't gonna lie to you. What you say? Just a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes you just can't. You feel me? Cause it's just a generation, bro. Like you just can't do all that. You feel me? Cause then with something too easy, you just don't end up wanting that bitch. I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? Like niggas like to work for some shit. You feel me? Like both ways.
Dreams, you're fake caking, but now you're saying that the person you're supposed to sell dreams to is also supposed to know. And this is what I mean. Alternatively, you could have easily just been honest. You could have said you're just looking for some casual fun and did whatever. And if the woman says no, nigga, go get another. There's a billion women on earth. But then he goes back to contradict that statement by saying this.
The reason why this method works so well is because you're basically putting this bitch in a love genjutsu. Like, bruh, instead of doing the whole 3-week FaceTime talking and like 2 or 3 damn near platonic links, you're essentially expediting that entire process into 3 days by strategically manufacturing an emotional response. And also, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I don't know what it is about being on a trip and like having limited time, but it makes the connection feel way deeper than it actually is. It's like, bro, by the time the trip over with, she shouldn't even feel like she just met you and threw you net within 2 days. To her, it should down there feel like a Disney movie, like you really just came in on some gentlemen. It just sauced her up within them 2-3 days. The whole time, nigga, you're just running the method.
Describe me as a love genjutsu? Nigga, you really might be a supervillain. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually disgusting. And if you're tapped into Naruto, bro, there's genjutsus where niggas will live out their entire life in a second. You feel me? Genjutsus are crazy, it's literal hypnotism. He is describing love bombing as hypnotizing a woman. So you're hypnotizing a woman to crack? That is disgusting. There's no way you think that's consensual. There's no way. So I'm speaking in post here because I know someone's not gonna understand what I mean here. I don't mean literally hypnotize anyone. To compare love bombing to something as crazy as hypnosis power from a fictional piece of media, and the fact that he's quite literally explaining how to manipulate someone, or I mean women, out of their pants, that just don't sound too right now, does it? So if you still don't understand after this, you know, I suggest hitting up the library, man. And then on top of that, bro, he's saying that a woman needs to feel like they're experiencing a Disney movie, and then he ended it by saying you're running a method. That's not ethical. And I'm getting all hype and stuff, bro, because I really feel strongly about this. I grew up with women. I got sisters, bro. I look at my younger peers as sisters. This is gross. I never want him to go through this. And he's doing all of these theatrics, because that's what they are, right? Remember, he's an actor. He's doing these theatrics to crack. Do that even sound right? And remember what I said. If you need to do all of these games to get with a girl, let's say that if that that girl knew you were doing these games and that would change her answer, that's not entirely consensual. But look, I don't even want to keep talking about this nigga anymore. If you see this video, do some self-reflecting, because at the end, my nigga, you did admit to doing this. And to all these people watching, please don't go out and hurt people like this. This ain't cool. Nobody wants to get hurt. If you just want to crack, bro, just let her know. There's girls that are going for that, bro. They exist, bro. Not everybody is reserved. Some people want to have fun. It's okay. You can do that, but just be honest with it. Lying is not fully consensual.
Don't lose all your hoes listening to that nigga right there. I ain't gonna fucking lie to you, bro. What that nigga just said, don't just say that sometimes. You feel me? Even if you want to, just do that. Don't say that, cause I ain't gonna lie. You will. That's a quick way to get your way out that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes you just gotta lie. Sometimes you just gotta lie your little way. I call it playful banter, right? You feel me? It's little white lies. Little white lies don't hurt. Like if I tell a female, I'm 23, whole time I'm 21. You feel me? Like, nothing gonna hurt, you feel me? That ain't gonna hurt, you feel me? Not at all.
But that nasty stuff aside, bro, if you enjoyed, just subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. That's what we do over here. Join my membership, join my Discord. I want to get it at.
But alright though, looks like that's the end of that video. Hope y'all guys enjoyed this video. I see what dude was saying, you feel me? I see what other dude was saying, you feel me? Sometimes it's just like, hey, you gotta just play your cards right for certain people. Like you say at the end, you feel me? Sometimes some little lies, you feel me? This and that. Keep their head spinning, guessing, you feel me? Cause sometimes if you just too overly nice, what I peeped in this world that we live in, if you overly are just a nice guy, bro, you gonna finish last. You gonna fucking finish last. But if you got a good heart though, you know, just keep having a good heart. Be you. Don't let nobody really change you, for real. But yeah, that's all I got to say. Hope y'all guys enjoyed this video. Shoot, I'm gonna catch y'all in my next video, y'all. We out.